Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're exploring a massive and frankly fascinating pivot in the world of urban transportation. When you hear the name Rapido, you probably instantly think of hopping on the back of a bike to beat city traffic, right? Well, behind the scenes, something much bigger has been happening. Rapido has quietly transformed from a basic consumer commuter app into a massive powerhouse business logistics ecosystem. In this explainer, we're going to look exactly at how Rapido simplifies business logistics, turning what used to be a massive headache for companies into a seamless on-demand service. Let's get started.
Okay, let's dive right into our agenda. We'll start with Rapido's move beyond just bike taxis, then look at how they're powering small business logistics, upgrading corporate travel, and finally, the AI driving all of this efficiency.
I want to ground this right away with a quote from a real SME user. Listen to this. They noted that they've been using Rapido for the past year, finding it to be a great app, particularly for parcel delivery. It actually helped their business by delivering parcels through two-wheelers and three-wheelers. Now, this totally disrupts the expectation that Rapido is just for people trying to commute to the metro station. This user actually relies on the platform to keep their business running. It's not just a ride anymore, it's a vital tool to move products, not just people.
Moving into Section 1, beyond just bike taxis, from consumer app to mobility powerhouse.
To understand how they got here, we need to look at the CEO's broad vision, which is visualized perfectly on this chart. Founded back in 2015, Rapido isn't just favoring one single group. Notice that exact 33% even split? They're creating value across three simultaneous pillars. Yeah, you have the consumers who want affordable rides, and you have the captains, the driver partners, getting flexible earning opportunities. But look at that third piece of the pie, businesses. Providing reliable logistics and employee mobility for businesses is treated as an absolutely equal pillar to the other two. It's literally a fundamental part of their DNA now.
All right, Section 2, powering small business logistics. Basically, solving the last mile headache. And this brilliantly illustrates how that third pillar actually functions on the ground. It relies on treating the vehicle as a specific business tool. We're no longer looking at these vehicles as passenger choices. We are looking at them as tailored logistics solutions. A bike isn't just a taxi, it's a quick courier for documents or medicines. An auto-rickshaw isn't just for a family trip, it's your medium retail workhorse. It can carry small packages and local retailer boxes while keeping them protected from the weather. And the cab? That's your executive transport for airport transfers. Rapido has essentially given small businesses a multi-tool for whatever size payload they need to move. Let's do a quick why this matters check-in. If you are a local business owner, think about what these features actually mean for you day to day. You get same-day delivery with live GPS tracking at affordable intra-city prices. Because of this, small businesses can entirely bypass traditional logistics friction. You don't need to purchase a delivery van. You don't need to hire and manage full-time drivers, or even worry about vehicle maintenance. Rapido essentially acts as your outsourced, on-demand fleet, letting the local shop compete right alongside much larger retailers. On to Section 3, upgrading corporate employee travel, enterprise-scale mobility. Now, Rapido hasn't stopped at local retail deliveries. We need to clearly define what corporate mobility means in this context. This is not just an employee using their personal app and then asking HR for a reimbursement later. Rapido's ecosystem extends into formal, structured enterprise contracts. These are tailored specifically for the heavy demands of startups, IT companies, and massive corporations that need to move hundreds or even thousands of employees reliably. So, the crucial point here is the massive administrative relief this provides. We're talking centralized billing systems, automated expense tracking, API-based booking, and corporate wallet management. For a corporate travel manager, this is literally a dream come true. It saves countless hours of chasing down paper receipts, manually verifying expense reports, and trying to track budget overruns. The platform just integrates right into the company's existing systems, fully automating the financial tracking of official travel. Which leads us to a really fascinating question, and I want you to think about this for a second. How exactly does one platform handle both the chaotic, on-demand needs of local retail logistics and the highly structured, red tape-heavy, administrative needs of a large enterprise simultaneously? Well, the answer is by designing two entirely distinct B2B experiences that just happen to run on the exact same underlying network. On one side, parcel delivery is ad hoc, on the fly, and optimized for speed and flexibility.
It's for the fast-moving SME. On the flip side, corporate mobility is this highly structured, dashboard-driven backbone. It relies on enterprise contracts and APIs. Rapido doesn't force a one-size-fits-all approach. They've built custom interfaces for completely different business needs, all while using the exact same fleet of captains on the street.
Let's move to Section 4, the AI behind the efficiency, data-driven dispatch.
Let's see how this builds, because none of this works without some massive technological infrastructure. When a business requests a service, it's not just a simple ping. Step 1. Rapido's AI is already forecasting demand before the request is even made, applying dynamic pricing to ensure drivers are exactly where they need to be. Step 2. The moment that business hits book, matching algorithms analyze the network to instantly pair the request with the closest, most suitable captain. And Step 3. Traffic-aware navigation constantly optimizes the route in real time to dodge city congestion.
Let's do a quick tech translation here, because these bullet points are the absolute secret sauce. When we say dynamic routing drastically cuts driver idle time, what that translates to in the real world for a business is cheaper fees. Because the platform operates so efficiently, ensuring high driver utilization, the cost per delivery just plummets, meaning business owners might actually get to keep some of their margins for once. And better ETA prediction? That translates directly to a much better experience for the client waiting for that parcel at home. The AI's efficiency is literally what makes this entire B2B model financially viable.
So we've seen how Rapido has evolved from a simple commuter app into this massive multi-modal ecosystem powering everything from small retail deliveries to huge corporate commutes. They've essentially productized the gig economy for business use. So I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. As these AI-driven, decentralized networks become faster, cheaper, and more seamlessly integrated, could they entirely replace the need for traditional in-house business logistics fleets? It's a question every single business owner should probably be asking themselves right now. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.